country's in a mess, isn't it? There's so many people using food bank and got no money, have they, in the end? And now what they're doing with all the people on PIP and everything like that, they're just cutting everybody off, aren't they, that have been on it for years, you know, so they won't know how to survive without it, will they?
So what would you like to see change come July the 4th when you've got a new government, whichever it is, you know?
Well, I never vote myself, but Conservative, I think they've been in long enough, and look at the mess that everything's in, isn't it? It needs a different government, doesn't it?
Why is it important for you that all the immigrants are stopped?
Because it's just straight. If we would have a lot more money, if we didn't have to send the money to France, house them all when they come here, look after them. You know, we're just the land of milk and honey to them.
And so is that, you think, one of the issues that they're going to sort out when whoever is next elected? It
Depends who's elected.
But they're both talking about it, or they're all talking about it.
Yeah, but they've always talked about it, and I want to stay out of the EU.
Yeah.
But it needs to be finished.
Okay.
So, as I say, we if they stop all these immigrants coming in and hemorrhaging the money, we would have a lot more money then for everything else.
I think people in slightly different economical backgrounds aren't often thought about. Homeless people, people with addiction, people who struggle with mental health issues. And I think it's really important that we need to target and focus that demographic, because it won't only help them, it will help everyday life as well. It will get people off the streets and put people into a better place so where they can become productive members of society. And I think we're really, really failing people. Even in the town today, you see it all over, and it's sad because there are so many people with so much potential that they haven't had the opportunity to unlock.
On the 5th of July, the day after the elections, whoever's in 10 Downing Street, if they're stood in front of you, what would you say to them? What would be your message to them in terms of like the way you want this country to go forward, really?
Firstly, I'd say, you okay? I'd greet them.
And then in terms of like policy, in terms of change, in terms of like, you know, what's important to you, what would you want them to do?
I'd want them to follow their hearts.
Okay.
That's the most important thing.